Yo. Whoa. Damn, I'm using a different mouse right now. I probably fell off a cliff. The sound there. Let's get to a healthy zone. Yup. What's up, Rolando? What up, Lita? Bud Green, aka Zenzel Washington. What up, Zenzel? Zen down to, what is this? 3 zeros and or 5 zeros and a 3. I get paid tonight. Which Zen is gonna do that? Psych, just kidding. Music is kind of low. Let me know if it's too loud. Voice is kind of low. Let me turn up the volume. There we go. On ETH, you thinking 5 zeros on Ethereum? My man's got some hopium. Yo, but what's up, y'all? Coming in. Afternoon vibes here on the East Coast. Morning vibes on the West Coast. Night vibes on the other side of the planet. And things are looking as they should. Today is March 27th, 2024. April is in a week. And yeah, everything is looking like it should right now. This is the end of the month. Breakouts, decision making typically comes at the end of the month. Some people like to trade like that, right? Some people like to use months to make trades. And going, that's your longer, or long, pause, you're longer. But yeah, when you go long on a crypto, you're looking for something that can offer you months worth of gains, not just, a few days. Right? You want to go to the weekly and be able to be like, oh, okay, cool. Nice. What's going on here? I don't know, but it's going up, right? But if you win, We're looking at DXN right now. DXN scaring the fuck out of people, probably. I've been talking about this, telling y'all that this is probably what was going to happen. And it's happening. And what we're seeing here is there's still not much Ethereum in the pool. So one thing I'm learning about Xenians is we don't have a lot of native coin. We're not really championing that idea. Now, I don't know why. I mean, it makes sense though. A lot of people in the Zen world are new, old users, so they know about other chains, and they know not to like sit still. Right, moving around is the key. So, really curious to see how DXN is going to start putting some focus on the amount of ETH that's in here now that they've built a hodl culture. I think hodl culture has been confirmed in DXN, especially after the move yesterday, right? Yeah, DXN got up to $3.56, right? That's a total breakout. We are moving. And again, I was saying down here, I was like, yo, if DXN's going to make a move, we're going for, $8-10, because that's actually where majority of the friction is. There's nothing really right here. Like this zone right here was so easy for DXN to go down last year. And that was because if you know how to use the lobby, right, it was the inflation. People were in the lobby and selling the daily inflation back onto the DEX, pushing DXN down to this successful bottom, I would say. And now it can rebound, and it's going to rebound stronger and faster than it took to get down here, because now there's no supply. So any curiosity on this fair launch project is only going to pump it. So it's pretty awesome to watch it happen in real time. And again, like somebody tried, look at this wick right here. This is a disgusting wick, all the way down to 8 cents. So we've already had that attempt, and I watched that happen, right? I posted about it on my X account. Hold on. Oops. There I am. What up, y'all? No more intros, just go ins. Boo Yaka. What the hell? Boo Yaka. Oh, you mean boom shaka laka? I don't know. What up, Tree City West? What it do? 6 zeros. I'm in 6 zeros. Okay, 6 zeros on ETH. Zen. Correction, says Rolando. Correction? Possibly, bro. Things are brewing. But see, this right here is what I want people to pay attention to on a fair launch. This wick candle right here is amazing. Because on this day, right, March... I don't even know. We're in the weekly. Let's go to the daily. Yeah, so March 7th. On March 2nd, this is when I had tweeted out, like, yo, DXN's on the runway. I said that right here on this day, on this disgusting candle. Because what I noticed on this candle on the 2nd was somebody tried to basically get the fuck out before... I don't know. Maybe they thought everybody was going to leave. Oh, I got to scoot over, get in the frame. But yeah, maybe they thought like everybody was going to like quit DXN or something. So there was one wallet that cleaned out. They unstaked everything and sold that shit. And it had like 60, maybe it was 70 or 80,000 DXN was on the market from that one person. But what was happening that kind of, again, it solidified this bottom when this person did this. It showed everyone, yo, you can't even exit. you can, but you're not gonna get a lot. Right? Like if you hodl with 1 ETH going into the div pool, you get a decent amount of divs in a year, right? In a year, like if you have a good amount in a year, you'll have a decent amount, and all it needs is 1 Ethereum a day. So DXN, again, that was this right here, us learning like how much ETH really needs to be in this 100% distributed vehicle for it to really make sense. And again, the price is appreciating not from the rewards, but yet position, because now again it's proven position is to be purchased. And I don't know why people will get the fuck out. I'm moving. I already moved in. How should I say it? Like when I was telling everyone, yo, maybe you should check out DXN, maybe it's time to move in, you know, 50 cents, 60 cents, 70 cents. That was the move-in date. Right, we've already moved in. My living room is looking pretty cool. All right, this was when you moved into DXN. These nasty wicks. Because again, all that was people unstaking and selling into a pool with no ETH in it. Like, why in the fuck would you do that? It was like 1 ETH, and then this candle showed up. And I'm like, yo, for real? Like, are you really, like, you got some ghost or something? Like, why are you so scared? This person jumped off a cliff and thought they were covered in bugs, and everybody was just standing around like, why are you jumping? Why are you jumping? Right. So this is a very clean breakout, fair breakout. And where should we go from here? Why is DXN not, you know, moving? And I would say that people are scared to buy. It's as simple as that. Some motherfuckers FOMO'd in. They were scared to buy back here. Then they built the courage to buy here. Then it got here and they said, oh, I want to buy some more, but I'm maybe it'll come back, you know, maybe somebody will show up and dump. Right. But let's keep it G. Let's analyze it the correct way. So I kept this up because this is what I'm talking about. This is today's lobby. There was only like 8 players. And before we used to say in DXN, like that was, I don't know, maybe it was the wrong mentality, because it doesn't matter how many players. It's about the amount of gas that goes into the contract. And that's going to be calculated here. This ETH stat area on ZenPub. You'll see these types of things. So this doesn't really look impactful, but when you uncheck claim fees, uncheck ETH and smart contract, you can get the occurred fees for the last 24 hours. And what we can see here is, yeah, DXN it's already had its low. Like this was a pretty fucking low point. Here, I thought this was low when we were hanging out right above a 1 ETH. I thought that was pretty low. Then it boomed off, right? And we had like a ton of Zen that came out earlier in the year, and it went into DXN. Some people just went into here and started to burn it. I don't know why. That's just the culture. Culture shows up, and this happens. So again, it was trading sideways. Feels like somebody must have been accumulating here, you know, not really caring about the status quo, that there's not a lot of ETH. So they're just trying to catch the bottom of it. And that's why this bottom idea earlier in the month was kind of easy to see happening. Every day there was just a few players and they were making, you know, just under an ETH. So, and we were still making like ETH. You're making Ethereum, bro. So the ETH is getting more expensive. You're starting to really feel it because it's different. You know, a year ago when Ethereum, you know, was cheaper and gas was cheaper and stuff. So now we're seeing this increase in burn activity because more people are getting their Zen. Some aren't waiting for X1 auction, and because the X1 auction is going to only be once a month anyway, so technically if you want XN tokens, you need to go through a portal like DXN to get them on demand. Like, yeah, you want it on demand, you need to do a DXN, because again, Fair Crypto is going to be doing moon parties where every full moon there'll be a bunch of XN coins allocated for burns, where you can burn your XeNFTs, your staking XeNFTs, your vanilla mints, Throw it all in the furnace. They said they might include some other coins. That's just what I heard. I don't really know. Basically I heard they might include the VMPX. So we'll see what the fuck happens with that. But yeah, if you want them on demand and you don't want to play the game, then you go through a portal like DXN, or you can make your own. Right, that's where the next thing will be, where some people might just do cost of production burn rather than burn by weight. So it's getting crazy. I don't want to get into that right now because that's a whole nother world. But that's why DXN has burners, because there's people who would rather burn Zen through this portal than any other one. And they're getting their Zen right now, and their shit's filling up. So we're back up to 2 ETH, and the sky's the limit because now we have the Happening DXN. And then, and what that means is, so every day there's less DXN rewards now, but even more significant than before, right? So there was a Happening where we got to the 50% side of things, and now only 25% of the supply is going to be distributed brand new, right? So it's almost like a brand new game. It doesn't matter about the coins in the contract because those are actually being redistributed out as people unstake. So look at this right here. I'm going to reset this page here for a second. I'm going to refresh it because there's actually some unique data in here, which I kind of, I was saying, like, just watch this shit, and when this is starting to happen, you'll be able to catch the edge. So what I noticed, so right now here, I refresh this thing. Wait, what the hell is this? Oh, xeNFTs. We don't want to do xeNFTs right now. Yes, sir. Here we go. DBZen. All right. Yeah, so 8 players. And then so this is the refresh, right? Okay, cool. All right, so what we're seeing now is for a second there, we weren't seeing people unstaking. For a second, there was no interest in taking your DXN out of the pool. And there's been multiple times of this, like multiple days, where the quorum of the community is like, yo, maybe we don't need to unstake our DXN, right? So this is important in this distribution model, because as soon as this thing went to $3, people unstake their DXN, and that's great for stakers, because now as people bid, right, burn their Zen, throw in their ETH to get the DXN coin to hopefully arbitrage it onto the market in time, people will unstake, and then my divs will go up as more people play this game. And now this part is getting pretty nutty too, because you have oh, he already took him down, lols, lucky him. Right, yeah, to himself. So this account, they burned some Zen, and they did so they did one burn at regular price, and then they had set it up so that they can get two burns back to back at that same gas with using the access program. But gas shot up, and then they didn't get in, so they burned some Zen, but they didn't get like in. They didn't get in on it. So access list bidders don't give a fuck about you. It's what I'm trying to get at. They're playing this game by themselves, and I'm cool with that, because if there's access list bidders, then there's ETH going in to that pool, right? Because all they're saving on is just the transaction fee. They're not saving on the ETH going in. They're just saving on that transaction fee going again, So I want to see access list burners, and I hope that this information can become more accessible so that, you know, more individuals can join the access list race. So you'll see them all right here. Anyone with multiple transactions, they did one that's going to activate the access list, and then the second one is going to be the real burn. So you'll see here they did this one, right? This is going to be for 2.5 million Zen at regular price. And you can see right here, if you've never really analyzed the DB Zen transaction, the reason why people like doing this shit is because you get majority of the fees back. You just need the fee up front. It's like proof of bag. So if you have the bag, then you should get most of your fees back, right? This person put up 0.0069 in ETH, but they got back 0.0051 in the Ethereum. So they got majority of the ETH back. They just needed the 24, and that's what they're doing. So someone is setting this up, running the access list one time, and if you can catch the low gas, you win. And then boom, the second time around they do it, they put the actual amount of Zen they want to burn. They save on this gas cost here, but you see here they put in 0.2 ETH and only got back 0.09, right? So they left back in the pool 0.01 or 0.011, yeah. ETH was left behind. So that's actually, you know, still really good. They still left some ETH behind, and that's why the pool is constantly growing as more speculation is happening from the price itself. So DXN is taking on a whole new narrative that a lot of people are going to be rewarded really fast, and a lot of people are going to be priced out probably really quickly. Like, damn, I saw that shit at like blah, blah, blah. Because, yeah, this can do anything it wants now. Realistically, like anything it wants. Anybody can build now and pretty much manipulate this ETH, right? Because all it takes is a couple dApps on top of this DB Zen layer to provide reward. That's kind of what I was talking about before. Like, it'd be cooler to see DB Zen's hodler list full of smart contracts, similar to Zen. Like, if this whole list was smart contracts and people doing things to feed the ultimate goal, which is like the daily rewards, right? Right now there's only one. I think that NDX, I'm not too familiar with it. I'm trying to bubble up. You guys know I like talking to Raz, so I'm gonna try to see if we can snag some airtime with my dudes and get them on the channel and talk about some DB Zen and everything they have going on. Yeah, because again, this is just a community project, yo. This shit is going up based on the math. People try to sell it down and then realize, like, damn, you can't really sell this down. And there's believers, there's people waiting for their opportunity. Another opportunity I was waiting for on DXN was no burners, but there's always somebody fucking burning. There's always someone burning. It's crazy. But yeah, like, yeah, like these arbitrage people here who know the access list, they're the ones who are going to be ruling this game when there's a lot of users. Because right now nobody really understands it. So here's another thing that I'm seeing right now that might help drive this price here. If people think of it this way, like, the game is that if you don't have no coins, you're going to want to burn and keep them. But this game for these people are going to be to recycle them daily. So then what happens is we know how many coins come out a day. Because again, DB Zen is restricted amount of coins new. I'm on Phantom. We got to go to Ethereum. And gas is going up. So we could get to a world too where people play DB Zen with high gas and they don't really care because the divs are just epic and it's 100%. Like, there's no middleman. DB Zen's like on fire when you really think about it. Like 75 cents a coin, that's crazy. This shit gives you ETH, bro. That's why it's so easy to hold. Hodl this shit. Wait, let's go to DBZen. All right. It always pops up. Matic default. What up, Mind, Body, and Crypto? At ease with the shipments. They put me at working party for Be More bridge cleanup this weekend. Damn. Yeah, man. Hey, take it easy out there. Factors. Thanks for helping out with that, though. That's a big ups. What the heck's? Oh, wrong. No, right wallet. Okay. So when we look at DBZen, this whole daily stat part, like this shit is never going to change. It's only going down. So this is where the arbitrage comes in for those who know how to play this game. Why wouldn't you just burn with access lists and then antagonize, essentially like troll everyone with the DXN price, because it's easy to pump. There's no fucking liquidity stopping you from not doing it. There's no coins in general, and all the other coins are locked. And majority of the people know not to unstake them, because the game is to stay staked as possible. Right? You want to stay staked as long as you can to be the last person standing, getting all the divs. So you actually want everyone to go and sell all their DXN as a player against the game, you know. Please go sell, like, and then the price going up is going to antagonize a lot of people to be like, yo, do I really want this, or am I going to sell it? Right? And it's going to take a second for people to learn and to get hit that you hold DXN forever. Right? Like, if I would have held all my DXN instead of rage quitting 3 times, I'd have so much more DXN right now. But I fucking hot potato that shit left and right because I just didn't want to stay put. And that's the benefit of a fair launch. Just wait for the math to start mathing. And I guess now we can really see where the pinpoint is, which is how much time does it take for this pool to get balanced? And it could take like a year. You know, you could basically say maybe in a year from now, we have a balanced liquidity pool. And if you can build a community because you have a good story, you know, you're a good person, I don't fucking know. You probably pull a DXN. Because again, the next step is getting the whales, which they're already here. The whales are already there. Anybody doing access list is 10 steps ahead of your ass. So doing the access list, knowing that there's only 4,000 coins, you could just dump the price. And then everyone that gets scared, they follow, buy their coins. And then you know there's no more coins. You bought all the coins from the lobby. Like, you know no one else is going to dump. Right? That's how this price is pumping right now. It's because we know no one's going to go and just release the bag. It's a very comfortable thought, bro. Usually in a meme, things go up and you go, oh my God, I got to get out of this. You know, but I do think memes are taking on a new image. It's not just about stupidity, and it's not just about rapidness. It is about a good idea and memeing the utility, right? In this concept, the meme is you get more ETH. Why wouldn't you want it? And then there's another meme, which is it's a scarce coin. Why wouldn't you want to own a little bit of it, right? And then the other meme is it burns in. Aren't you a Xenian? And blah blah blah. But you know, and there's another meme too, which is Xenon. So Xenians that have big bank XeNFTs can use this gasless tool, and some of the fees that normally would go to the DBZen team actually go and buy DBZen and burn it. So yeah, DBZen is built for tough right now. For turf. What up, Henry? I'm not gonna look into the NXD just yet. I already looked at it. I'm gonna let them cook, because I'm gonna end up cooking that shit, because I already know what they're doing. They're just making a liquidity pool, and that's why it's important to get some DXN, because it's gonna be all gone. They making it now. They gonna make it gone. They were like, fuck everyone. Y'all ain't gonna make it gone. We're gonna make it gone. And it's perfect timing. Some would say, why didn't they do this earlier? And I would say the same thing. Like, I was trying to ask for this save me. Like, I was like, save me right here. In May of last year, I was in Ra's DMs like, bro, what the fuck? Like, I just hodled through this whole thing. What am I holding? Like, I should be selling because I got all my DXN down here. Like, if I hold right here, right? And that's what happened. I held through DXN's 2 waves down into January. And then this last pump right here, I got the fuck out of here. I was like, I'm out of DXN. That was my first rage quit. And then I rage quit right here in August because of that Clio situation. I was like, man, I can't fuck with this Clio thing. Like, I don't know what DXN's doing. Like, that shit just doesn't make me feel like there's gonna be a future, right? So I was part of this, like, we out of here in this August thing, and this correlates with Zen going down as well. So that's why it was easy to get out of DXN, because everything was going down. So it's like, yo, fuck, get out of fucking everything, right? And that was $3 DXN. So we're right back to that zone, right? Here, we can actually start to adjust these lines, because we'll get out the shits. We'll get back to the hits. We were in the shits for a second there. But yeah, we're back up here. So this is probably our like real target here is $4. Oops, excuse me. Coffee. And like the reason I say that is because you see here, this was a super critical moment for a lot of people that believes in DVs. A lot of motherfuckers got the fuck out of here. And a lot of those people who sold here, I still seen them the whole time. I mean, I'm one of them. Like, we were out of DXN, but we were watching its mannerisms all the way like into this area. So this feels like a very solid pump. Like, this pump didn't feel so solid. Yeah, this one didn't feel so solid. And I think that's why it looks the way it looks. I don't even know why I drew this. Oh, yeah. That was a good one, though. From 60 cents to $2. When was that? Oh, back in January. Oh, because everyone thought X1 chain was going to come out. Yeah, makes sense. Total opposite, though. These are the type of candles you want to see before a launch. Balance. Cool. Yeah, but yeah, man. Let's look at some Zens. DXN's doing great. If you don't have a bag, play the game. Get some Zen and then play the game, like, for real. Because all you need to do, there's a YouTube. Somebody has a YouTube video about how to do access lists. I've never done it, to be honest. I think even Tree City West has an access list video, and it's super geeky. That's why I'm not gonna make one. You can go and learn that shit. Join the gang. But yeah, if you want to start playing this, just get an access list. Right, you do 2 transactions. First one's normal, small bid. Second one is however much you're trying to put into the pot. And yeah, maybe you catch the wave where the amount of Zen you're burning is way less than the amount of DXN you're getting. And that's what a lot of people did too. When this vehicle came out last year, a lot of people were burning Zen, and then they were taking the DXN, selling it, buying back Zen, burning that shit again. The first group of people who learned about access lists, because this wasn't the beginning too. We didn't even know it. Most of the people didn't know it because, yeah, it was I'm a developer in Ethereum advantage. And that's what, again, Zen has definitely lowered the playing field for a user versus developer environment where you have people who know how to build bots and, you know, they're just way smarter than you. And they've been able to manipulate a lot of good projects. But even in DXN, all of the dev manipulation is user advantage. So it's coming to the surface like, oh, the devs are doing this, or, oh, someone has this advantage. Like, if everybody knows, then we all have the advantage. You know, that's in the fair launch environment. You don't really get that anywhere else. Straight up. But yeah, real quick with the Zen world. With the Zen, how much DXN? How much is DXN? DXN is $2.50 right now, I think. But yo, check this out. So yesterday, I wasn't trying to say, maybe it's the stream, maybe it's us. You know, we're the real Zenians. We keeping our eye on it. And yeah, so I'm still in disbelief. But yeah, so base is up 82%. Finally seeing some cells pop in. But it was a really easy come up to kill a zero on base. And that's because there's no supply. And what's happening on base is if you have Zenmon, you can see here base's gas is through the roof. Right? They got all the meme coins showing up. And that's causing Zen to actually be too expensive to make. Like, let's look at it right now. Let's see how much it costs to make a Zen mint on base. And again, this is going to continue to happen on all the Zens. Every Zen chain has the opportunity to do the same thing ETH is going to do. Some of them might do it faster, but it might not stay as long, you know? Like the ETH effect is going to be months. It's going to be a ripple effect of months built into a pump. These smaller chains, like a base, might be only when the gas is high until Zen on ETH takes off. But, you know, again, it could do it on its own. It just needs a community. If the community gets behind it and says, fuck it, we on base now, like we just did. These are the results, ladies and gentlemen. It's like somebody said, who was it? In the very beginning, they're like, yo, stop pumping the Zens. And it's not even that I'm trying to pump the Zen. It just is showing that our purchase power is way stronger than we act like it is. And there's a lot of people who fucking act like we don't have purchase power. We got all these cool ass coins, bro. Fairly launched memes. You don't even need to make a meme no more. Just go to base and buy some of this and get everybody behind you. And it's going to rip 82%. And anyone can take the bread. Like, who cares? That's the best part about it is, most people are starting to understand the integrity of Zen. So they're like, oh, who cares if it's pumping? Like, it's going to pump even harder. Right? This integrity is only going to be on these small chains because on ETH, it'll be there too. But you see, we really have to earn that integrity on Ethereum with Zen, where people don't just show up, take advantage of our liquidity and take us down as if we're going up. Like, we know how we're going to defend this shit with the burn. And that's why X1 chain is in the shadows, because it's not ready yet for everyone. It's ready for some. So if you're ready to get boogie, you know, mine some blocks, you know, get some Zen. But it's not for everyone right now, you know. So that's why, again, in Zen, I'm trying to figure out what's happening next. I do see that, again, there is a lot of there's not a lot of people in Zen. That's just the way it is. Most of the people right now are waiting to become rich. So the innovation in Zen is dead. Besides DB Zen, which is proving that you want to build on Zen and build with Zen. And I'm glad that team is getting the first movers advantage. Hopefully Joe Blau wakes up. Wake up, Joe Blau. You got a product, bro. You got something over there. It's just waiting. It just needs you to do some innovation on it. But yeah, like DB Zen team is kind of showing that even if this went lower, that group is looking for lower Zen so that they can do this again, right? This DB Zen effect is because of Zen. The Zen speculation builds in buy pressure for DB Zen, because now it's like, oh, I want to stake this coin because as people get Zen, or as this gains popularity, users will be burning Zen for DX and arbitrage. And that's all they need to focus on now is how do we gain popularity? How do we get back to $30? How do we take these people who buy DXN at $3 and get them to $30? Right? Like, that's how crypto is, bro. Crypto is just, how do we get these people who bought at 60 to stay at 70? That's the whole fucking marketing scheme. The whole scheme. If you can't keep them at 70, you feel me? That shit's a wrap. And that's the hardest thing to build in a coin is that culture. Like, can we keep the people from the bottom at the top? You know, that's why Pulse Chain's doing so good too. Like, you think it's like magic, but really it's just a bunch of people who bought the bottom that don't want to sell the top. And that's great. That's culture, bro. It's culture. So I think DXN built a nice culture. And that's why, again, I think Zen's embodying all of crypto culture. Like, this culture is huge, bro. We speak different languages. We got mad languages in this culture. We got a lot of different types of individuals in this culture. So I'm excited for what's next. That's why I'm wondering, are we going to see this low here? I have this little box set up because again, between the 21st and the 4th, this is Zen's hyperinflationary like moment. And then after this moment, we won't see hyperinflation for like 60 days. Most of the Zen coming out will probably be counteractively burned or held. That's all you need. You just need people to get the Zen to hold it. And if they hold it, then that's great. Culture. Hodling is culture. Right? Because like right now you see this is the lowest point today, tomorrow. Like, this is actually no Zen, only 182 billion Zen. That's like no Zen. Yo, what's up, Willow? Welcome. That CBDXN chart looking wonky AF. Maybe we can bring that to life, but damn, man, there's no fees over there. You need Zen to stay cheap for DB Zen on base to work. Like, DB Zen on base was working when Zen was cheap. Now, if Zen's expensive, you're not getting enough gas fees. It's almost like they should have tweaked. It's almost like DB Zen on Optimism and base needs to be re-released to fit that environment, because it's just too gas reliant on a chain where gas is not subjective. Actually, I guess if gas is up on base now, it should make some sense. I'm on base over here. I have a few. How much is one? How much is one? No way. $40 in fees. For real? For real. But this says $3. The amount plus gas. Oh, okay. Okay. Man, that's crazy. Here, I wonder if anybody's playing this game. The gas over there is crazy right now. But it's actually, again, it's not that bad for what an ETH is still going to be. So I see their angle. I see all the angles now. Everybody just said, it's that Michael Jackson song. They don't really care about us. Like, that's what they just did to all of you guys. Get Roz. Maybe he can solve my problem. Yeah, I'm going to try to get Roz on the channel. We'll get it chatting, get it active. You got full hair, bruh. I got way too much hair. Too much hair everywhere. So again, when it comes to burning Zen, the most important thing is to just focus on cost of production. And again, I feel like what we're going to see is a daily oracle that makes sure that when you're burning your Zen, you're pinging the production cost price. So this price in supply won't reflect until more people burn all of their Zen. And then you can really see what one day's worth of Zen would get you in XN. Right? Like, that's what I'm looking at right now. If one person came after, if you did one day, one VMU, and 1,000 people showed up, right? Right now, on average on Ethereum, it's around 38,000 wallets being made a day. So this is a motherfucking bear market in G rank. This is the bear market in G rank, because if Zen gets popularity, obviously this is going to gather way more. So let's just go with the future. Let's get out of the bear market. We'll go to 100,000. Right, so let's calculate. So in an environment where you mint Zen one time or for one day, and there's 100,000 people making Zen daily, or 100,000 wallets daily, 1 VMU, you get 40,942 Zen, right? On ETH, you'd get this amount of Zen for $31. Well, I mean, after claim, you get it for $46, right? So that's where my like concept is here in this XN evaluation inside of the Zen production cost. Is like, yo, if this is 2 cents and most layer ones are $1 billion market caps, and obviously Zen has to rise with X1 because X1 can't have $1 billion market cap if Zen is way too cheap. Obviously, we have the real quantum security, which is XNM, right? Make sure you're minting your Zen blocks, getting the real Zen block. You know what I'm saying? But we do have this side of things where it can get, you know, mysterious, and, you know, and the price of Zen would essentially reflect like the supply. That's why I'm scooping all the Zen I can right now, and that's why I don't think I'm pumping it when I say, you know, let's talk about it. I'm just kind of just bringing it to the surface, like, yo, isn't this kind of crazy? You know, isn't this kind of wild that it's like this? Here, let's see how much it costs to make a basement. Base is pretty fluctuating, heavy, but there's a lot of mints that are supposed to come out right now. So that's the stress of why you're seeing the price go up, because those people are Zenians, and they're like, yo, if I can't, you know, make the Zen, I might as well just buy it. So they're buying it off the market. Here, let's see, how much is one max mint right now? We are the world. The bigger the hair, the closer to God. Blat. I hope. Shit. I mean, I hope I don't get like struck by lightning or nothing, though. I ain't trying to be that close. Zap his ass. You see his hair? Zap his ass. All right. So yeah, $204 for the max. It's wild. How much for the 1 VMU? How much for the 1 VMU? Yeah, so it's around like $4, $5 for 1 VMU. Damn. I wonder why ZenPub isn't showing that. Oh, okay, it is over here. Because of that vanilla. Here's another crazy thing too. What if the cost of production is based on the XeNFT price? Because that's where I'm at. They could do that too. That would make it, because I mean, most people, because most people will be making XeNFTs, but that's a political question for when we get there. Because in my politic concept of what side would I be on, I probably want it to be based on the lowest amount so I can get the biggest burn for my supply. Whereas if it's based on the highest amount, there's going to be less Zen burned. So I want it to be low so people overburn. I think that's a better idea than less burn. But less burn could be good for the economy of Zen. I don't know, but there'll be more Zen. There's positives to it. I ain't a mayor, nigga. I want to burn it all. But yeah, so like, yeah, you see, because the vanilla mints is just smart contract. And that's really it. That's all you need is the smart contract. It's kind of like mining XENblocks. All you need is a CPU, but if you add a GPU, right, you can get better time. But there's, you know, pros and cons to both sides. So yeah, vanilla mint right now is in bad on base. This is these vanilla it's these NFTs. But yeah, that's cool. Crazy. Base right now in a day you make 51. Because yeah, then there's gonna be that, like, people will probably gravitate to the chains that have a good G rank. Right? Like as we go further down the line into the Zen world, damn, we're talking hella future Zen shit right now, but I think it's needed for the real Zenians out there. Like, because this shit's gonna stick around, bro. It's gonna be around for 7 years, so you might as well get ahead on, like, no one thinking about this shit. Like, no one right now is thinking about which chain is gonna actually produce the most Zen a day. And it's like, how does that even happen? Right? And that's based on the G rank. Ooh. This is the part where it's like, yeah, maybe I should pay. People should pay me to, like, learn how to use Zen. Because I know hella people that do not know, like, how to use Zen. Because this is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the G rank. So the G rank is, this goes up as people make wallets, and this continues to go up as more C ranks, as more wallets are made, more C rank, more G ranks are made. And then as the G rank goes up, that is what tells the overall system to give more Zen to every wallet mining after that G rank. So when this G rank goes to 20, because of all the C ranks that are made from the active miners, then that little tick of 20 will give everyone in the system more Zen. Right? And that was from what Jack said, it was the G rank was designed so that no one could be left behind. As long as someone came after you, you would reap a benefit. And then that person would never be late, because as long as someone comes after them, or if they just stay, they'll be at the same rate of Zen as everyone before them. Right? And that was the fairness of the G rank. The G rank really does solve that problem where people go like, oh, I'm too late because all the people have the coins. It's like, oh, not in the Zen world. Like, you're actually late. Like, if you don't mint Zen in like 8 years, that's how you're late in Zen. But if Zen is gaining popularity, as long as you're minting, you're going to make more of it. Right? And that's why, again, the people who know about it, what you're really earning is this amp. This amp is the daily amplifier to make sure that you get amplified rewards. So in the future, the only way to make more Zen will only be the G rank. It won't be an amp. You feel me? It's only going to be based on as more people making Zen. And if people stop making Zen on ETH, then everybody that's minting won't make more Zen. Right? So this is super important to understand, to comprehend the whole the whole overall system. And that's why average users daily is a huge number on different chains. And shout outs Steven for even fucking doing it this way, like for understanding, like, yo, maybe they might want to click to see, you know. This is kind of hard because what we can do is, like, for instance, like I'm saying, this is like, hey, I want to make the Zen, I want to make the most Zen I can make. Where is it the most popular? You would just look over here. You would say, okay, 534,000 Polygon. Okay, Phantom got 552, right? So, and then Optimism has 689. Damn, 1,000. But see, the Optimism one is funny. See, now you see why Optimism is kind of funny. Since it has like a low amp, right? It doesn't have a high amp. The amp has been cut in half. It's only grossing 2,000 Zen. So this is really a window into the future. Like in 2027, this is how Zen is going to look. I shouldn't say 27, 28. Yeah, 28 going into 29. Everyone's mints will look like this, like 2,000 Zen a day. Today, people are getting 47,000 Zen and shit, like fucking it off. Don't even give a fuck. Optimism is literally the meme coin inside of the Zen coins to meme us on the future outcome. Even I'm memed because I fucking faded it, and now gas is high after fucking the sharding thing that was supposed to make gas low. I got played. It's how it goes, you know. This is some real crypto shit, bro. That's how you get really crypto played out. But here, let's look at another one. Let's look at Phantom. Yeah, so right now in Phantom, you're getting 47,000 Zen a day. That's how much every day. So when you add more days, that's why days matter. Right, this is one VMU for 125 days, right? This is what you're normally seeing right now. And this is significantly down. Like if you're minting Zen right now, you're seeing 28, 29, 31. Right? And that used to be fucking 50, 40. So yeah, it's significantly going down. Like the amount of Zen you get every day is going down. Yeah, the next barrier in this, once people stop thinking about days because they want to afford it based on max, the max VMUs you can get, the lowest count of VMUs you can get is 45 on Phantom. Right, Phantom only, it has smaller blocks, so you can only do 45 VMUs. So this is like the bottom of VMUs, which is 1 billion. And that's why I'm interested in Phantom, because it has just like this weird, to me it just feels so fractionalized. Like because Zen is gonna live on X1 chain, but it's, you know, one chain, you know, it's gonna be on all these other chains. So not one chain is gonna be the Zen world. But what we do have is the opportunity to make Zen on X1 very profitable for everyone that's educated to it, like what it can be. You can see here the optimism one is kind of like, it's the troll. So like, why wouldn't we do that on X1 chain and just make that Zen like home base winner? Right? Really figure it out. Really figure out the math, because the rest of the stuff is all on I got like the perfect plane. It's all based on Fibonacci's, so it's just the perfect plane. Yeah. Do you know any projects that are set to launch on X1 blockchain? I mean, there's a lot of different ideas. I mean, the question I would ask for someone asking me what projects are coming out is like, what do you even want from crypto? Like, what do you want? And like, what is your favorite project currently? Because whatever that is, it's probably going to end up on X1 chain. X1 is building a base platform, or you know how like base is called base? Kind of like how Meta took, or how Facebook took Meta, because it's like, oh yeah, Meta is such a good name for the masses. Base is a good name for the masses. X1 is a launch pad. It's a base. It's a framework for developers to enhance existing work. I would say if you already have existing projects, using X1 chain can enhance your users. If you don't have an existing project, X1 could be offering you just a user base, because X1 as itself is going to have its own in-house dApps that I think are going to be more important, like Zen, like the AI market, the task market that's going to be on Xenium. What else do they talk about? The liquidity pools. So anything fair crypto that's like bridging between the other world and X1, I think is going to be some of the most important dApps to be affiliated with, because that's where the liquidity will be going in and out. So that's where the trading should be happening. That's where the life should be. But I'm sure like there'll be a bunch of tiny brands that pop up like every other blockchain, because that's why they exist. But again, that's why there's a race, because we know that Ava Labs isn't going to be like Fair Crypto Foundation. We know Polygon Labs is not like Fair Crypto Foundation. We know Binance is not like them. In Fair Crypto, only like 4 people, dude. That's the fucking craziest part about it. Like, like Fair Crypto Foundation is like 4 people. The fuck? You know how many people working on Base and their fees still suck because they're more of a fashion brand, or, you know, the eye is on Like, how do we look? You know. So I'm not really vibing with that, but it is what it is. It is what it is. And yeah, again, this is here. I'm gonna drop this in the chat. Your research starts here. Maybe somebody can build a website with this or something, or maybe Steven can do something with this like idea, like this cost of production oracle, because I think it would bring a lot of attention to the other chains. Look how much attention it brought to fucking Base. We talked this whole thing through yesterday. Even I bought some Base on stream, and then later on in the day, it was like, yo, I need to get some more. And then like I woke up this morning and saw like the Base end was so fucking high. I was like, yo, we did it again. We did it again as a community, and we could have a bigger brand than the rest of these other meme coins, because we know that there's no supply. The only supply that can come out on Zen is the fucking supply coming out the day of. That's the only, it's the DXN, but like on a higher scale, you know? Right? Like it's literally DXN right now in Base because the gas fees are so high. People will pay the gas though if they can ROI. So I guess let's see what the ROI would be, which would have to make it, which would mean the Zen price would need to be there. So right now, people are coming out with the 128s. Let's just do Base real fast. Oh, I gotta restart this. I don't have any basements ending, so I don't really know what it's looking like. But let's say oh yeah, I can see it over here. Cool. Because I just want to see how much it costs. So right now it's like $221 to end. All right, oh my bad. That's the overall. So 57 to end, 73 to end of vanilla mint. See, this is actually the kind of crazy part too. Vanilla mints on Base are more expensive to end than XeNFTs because of the rollback. Since it has to roll back a single wallet every smart contract, it costs like $20 more in fees. But since the XenFT, all of the calls are locked into the 721, it just sends the 721 and rolls up one token rather than 128 smart contracts. Isn't that fucking mind blowing? So technically on Base, you actually want to do a XenFT. You see that they actually cost the same amount to start. This one's actually cheaper. Actually, though, the XenFT in general is just 100% cheaper to interact with than a CoinTools mint or vanilla mint. Fascinating. But yeah, $221. Let's see how much Zen that gets me right now. Is it 221 or 211? My dyslexia might be kicking me ass. My dyslexia might be kicking my ass. Oh yeah, 211. Yeah, you're getting way more right now if you buy. If you spend $200 on the DEX right now, you're getting 159 billion. But most of these are gonna only be 4 billion. So people are literally deserting the 4 billion Zen right now and just buying it off the DEX, and it's pumping it on Base. 50 the market cap on this is super low too. So like it's on, I was thinking about this too. I was like, yo, is this the moment where I take all of my Zen and I put it on a different chain? You know, like I've always been waiting for this moment. So I have a ton of Zen on Avalanche. Let's open up Xenify. Cause it would be like you're arbitraging the Zen world, cause you know. Right? It's like, I know for a fact that no one is minting their fucking Zen. So if I show up before everyone else, I should be able to get a nice seat on this airplane. You get paid, and this is not less. I think we getting paid. What we getting paid for? Fall in, everyone. No, I would say grab a bag for sure. Like, That's why I was thinking about doing it yesterday, like a super nice one, and then it rocketed, and I was like, okay, hold on. But you see what I mean? Like, there's no way that there's no way you would need 4 billion Zen to equal the $211 is what I'm trying to get at. If that makes any sense. So the fact that you can get 159.8 billion for the same, that's a wild ass, like, that's a whole different world. Like, you're getting way more. Look at my highest mint one that comes out in October is 5 billion, bro. Like, it's pretty fucking funny, to be honest. Like, this one here is done in 91 days in June, and it only has 3 billion. And like, that's what I'm saying. So like, you would need it to match. It's the only way that you would be able to get enough mint pressure to get the fucking price down right now that so many people are gonna fuck it off and pump it up. If they want to. I'm just saying, I'm just being a Zenian and I can see the math. And Zen and base right now is popular. So why wouldn't we do it? It's there. What are you gonna go buy, some Roost? Some B? Should I just do this shit live here? We're just gonna do this shit live. Let's buy some motherfucking base. Let's pump the motherfucker. Pump the motherfucker. I'm gonna take it from Solana. I got $200 in Solana. We'll put it on base. Pump up the jam. They're gonna be hella mad at me over here. Fuck it. Sorry, gotta sell the homies mixtape. Solana's really fun. I just got the homie in Solana. But you see, this is the part that I'm like freaking out about Solana now, where it's like Solana doesn't have enough culture. Why would Base beat Solana for memes right now, right? One, Base is fucking Coinbase. Solana is not Coinbase. Solana has pretty UI. Base has pretty UI. Base has a bunch of safe degens. And Base has a bunch of hungry people who haven't seen a run. They've been sitting over there. They had Friend Tech. That shit fucking flopped. They had the NFT market. That shit flopped. There's a lot of floppage that's going on over there. All right. What I'm going to use to go to Base is Simple Swap. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to send some Solana. So I got my Solana wallet open. Solana open. I like using this site because it's pretty easy. We'll send 0.2. And here, what I could do is I could type in ETH, and then you'll see here it says ETH on Arbitrage, ETH on Base, ETH on BSC, ETH on motherfucking this, that, and a third. I should go to Optimism too, but we're just gonna do Base right now because Optimism doesn't have any memes. All right, so Base ETH 0.2. All right, send. And then what this is gonna do is it's gonna pop up a transaction. I like using Simple Swap. This is probably my favorite no KYC what do you call it, exchange is OG. All right, create an exchange. So yep, make sure this is right. All right, all right, create exchange. All right, deposit address. Go ahead and copy that. All right, then go ahead and hit the swoop a doop. Send. Make sure it's the same one. Make sure you double check, you know, always look at the last 4, double check, make sure it's all the same. All right, I'm sending my transaction. See that right there, we're doing it. All right, it says the pending deposit. All right, that shit says sent. Now, I like using Simple Swap with Solana because it's one, it's no KYC, and then 2, it's a little slower, but it's using vanilla wallets. So Solana has a lot of failed transactions on the contract level, not on the P2P level. So like the send Solana level. So you can send Solana all day on Solana, but once you start doing contract calls, depending on how much gas is needed, that's usually what knocks out your Solana, like, or that's what makes your transaction fail. So using like a change now, they actually use the same idea, like they're using a smart contract. So it's not the wave. Solana, not Coinbase. Solana is not Coinbase. That is a fact. Apparently, I'm on the limit list on Coinbase and Crow. Yeah. Well, like, so there's the Coinbase custodial level where you have your social connected. And then there's Base, which is just a layer 2. That I'm sure is, I mean, if you want to go super crypto with it, I'm pretty sure Base is not where you want to be. But at the same time, I'm sure it's where you want to be. But, you know, you tread lightly. You know what I'm saying? Tread lightly. If you sent the coins and the status does not change immediately, do not worry. Our system needs a few minutes to detect the transaction. Well, I'll give them some minutes. Let me just double check, make sure I didn't send that shit to the booth. Nope, it landed. All right, I'm gonna wait. We'll give it some time. If I just get scammed right now, guys. Damn. But yeah, it looks like the memes are coming up over here. The one that I'm watching is one I got for free. This one right here. Toby. If you look in your Base wallet, you probably got this for free because they airdropped everybody in Base. So don't go buy this shit. Just wait for it to do its thing. But yeah, if you go look in your wallet and you see Toby, this is like a free coin they airdropped everyone on Base, and it has like 420 trillion coins. Yeah, so it's just like, you know, it's just a meme. It's just a meme. Cause I'm just a meme. Awaiting your deposit. Damn, Solana. Hurry up. I'm getting front run right now. It's always slower when you're moving around. I want you guys to dump on my head. Just kidding. Don't do that, please. I love Munchables. Don't forget to front run me, bro. Hey, don't forget to front run me. So wait, you're talking about Munchables? Wasn't that on Solana? That was like I heard about that on Solana. Didn't it, like, I mean, I don't know if it rugged. I just saw a headline talking about rugs, and out came that one. Yeah, you see, like, that's another thing about the meme coins. It's like Zen is such a safe meme. Like, you know that the people are gonna hodl it. Like, even in a DEX, it's hard to find holders. Jupiter did an airdrop and people still dumping that shit. They cannot get up off the ground because everybody's gonna dump their airdrop. Slurf was doing pretty well, and then they hit some turbulence, and now nobody believes in that shit no more. So it's like these memes are really ass. Like memes suck without utility. Because it's just too hard to build a community. You're building community based on people that like are telling you they're gonna be at the top of the jungle gym, and then when you get up there, they're like that. They're not there anymore. Like, oh man, I had to jump down. You know, that's like me right now. I just fucking sold the homies mixtape, and he's like, yo, why'd you sell? I'm like, bro, I just had to jump down real quick. I just had to go buy some Zen shit real fast. I'm sorry, bro. I'm too loyal. I'm too much over there for me to like not be over there right now. Right? Isn't that like how you become full-blooded Zenian? It's like you're just so in Zen that it's like, yo, I gotta be over there right now. I see what's happening. There ain't no way. Come on. They gonna make me hit them with an email. Yeah, it still's not here. It's just taking them a second. I can see that account and it has not activated. 6 minutes. Okay, I'll give them 15 minutes. All right, it's been 6 minutes. You guys got still more time to front run me. But yeah, so Bitcoin, let's talk about some other shit. Yeah, let's just talk about some other shit while we wait for it. Because yeah, Bitcoin's about to melt faces. And it's correlating with the dollar. And the dollar is looking shaky because if you heard about, I mean, obviously, yesterday that tragic event happened with the boat running into the bridge. And that specific moment in time now actually fucks up all ports. I didn't even know that. But now all the ports are going to be fucked. I didn't even know I didn't even know we worked that way. Like, I'm over here surprised. Like, damn, you mean to tell me in America, we still only got one major port? Like, the world is giant, and we still only getting boats in through one. Like, this is just like crypto. And then the ports are tragic, you know? So it's like, it's crazy. But, yeah, this thing that has happened, they're literally saying it's going to fuck up everything. And where I'm at with it, though, is I think it might bring strength to the dollar. So we might see some turbulence here. But if you know me, man, I like to trade. Not trade. You know, I'm not a trader. But I like to see opportunity. And what I do see is there is a potential low here that can make a high. And, like, what if the Dixie went down to, like, 99 and $1 while Bitcoin is roaring, right? Which goods are, you know, digital space is not impacted by what happens in IRL. NFTs will still be sold, right? So Bitcoin actually has a room right now to have some people risk off out of the Dixie into Bitcoin. And I think this might be a thing, man. I think we might see some lower lows in the Dixie because of this event. It's going to fuck up the economy. But I think if you're in the digital economy, you're going to win. Like, this is the moment for us. Like, we've been waiting for a Black Swan event. And I think this is the one. I think this is what everyone didn't know they were waiting for, which is sad to say, you know, like, yeah, well, we were waiting for a boat to hit a bridge, you know, and people get injured and killed and stuff. But yeah, this is going to impact the U.S. economy giantly, and it might even push for warehouses. That's the positive I was thinking out of it. If imports are damaged, only the other world would be actually hurting, because the Americans would pivot to like, oh, we would just make things in America. Like, oh, what can we source in America? You know, what can we get today? What factories can we activate today? So really, this news impacts like bargain shoppers, like anything bargain related. This is really gonna, you know, mess everything up. Tragic though, tragic shit, bro. You know, the craziest part of this whole bridge thing that has me tripping is the people that survived. Like, dude, could you imagine like driving your whip and then like, because I drive in New York all the time, so I'm over all types of bridges. Like, I couldn't imagine just driving my car and a fucking fly off of a bridge into some water, bust a window out, and then swim to shore, bro. Like, Mission Impossible shit. So big ups to everyone that survived, bro. Like, what the fuck? So crazy. But yeah, like I guess also some more fun facts is the shipping container came from Europe, and all of the this is like why I'm saying like it's going to impact the global market, because now a lot of boats from everywhere won't be able to come into America. So it's almost like it's just going to be such a weird time in product in America. Like, I'm really curious to see what happens next. Yeah, you see here Mercedes-Benz already saying, yeah, we about to be impacted, bro. We can't bring in cars. Good time to get into some Tesla, right? What if Teslas are the only thing you can buy? Or like electric Chevys? Oh, man, they're going to turn a negative into a positive for sure. But I do think the Dixie is not looking so good. And that's going to be a opportunity for everyone. Right? That's really what's going to help Bitcoin take off. We're so close. That's on the weekly. Yeah, all we need to do is close this weekly right here at 70K, and we're primed for like the most ridiculous run ever up into the halving for the next 20 days. All right, today's Wednesday, so we can stay right here. We can even take a dump. We could dump down a little bit, scare some more people, cause some more FOMO, and then just, you know, wait it out until the end of Easter Sunday, and then rise like Jesus in this bitch. Rise like Jesus in this bitch. Oh, all right, cool. I talked enough shit. We got the motherfucking soul. So this is, yeah, simple swap. Let's go here. Let's look. We got it. Do we got it? Fuck it. We don't need to know if we got it. We just want to buy it. Hey, how many? Yeah, no. Nobody's. See, I'm a nobody, bro. I say I'm going to buy this shit, and one buy comes in for $3. Fine. More for me. Oh, what's that, sir? You're using your crypto to buy crypto? Hell yeah. See, this is my life in crypto now. It's like, in crypto, damn, the slippage on this is insane. Here, let's see. 14%. Actually, that's all right. Let's take a lesson here in slippage, boys and girls. Okay, you never actually want to buy anything at 14%. You are a complete idiot if you do that. So we're gonna have to go ahead and DCA into this. All right, price impact 4%. We could do that. Actually, I'll do 5% just so I can get some mo in there. So we'll do 4. No. All right, fine then. I guess we're doing one at a time. We're gonna do one at a time. Didn't mint any. I didn't actually mint any CBs then, because I like ran out of gas. Gas was way too high, so I'm buying it. It's like poker. It's like a poker game. I'm gonna go buy it. Yeah, I use Rainbow Wallet, so I gotta do my confirmation on my device. I got 10 mints every day. Gotta let them bleed. Man, you better buy that Zen bag. You see who's in the chat already? It's me. Damn, 10%. Oh my God, there's no Zen over. There's just like, it's just like you can't do it. Damn. All right, y'all buying all the Zen over here too? What the fuck is going on, bro? What the fuck? See, look at there's no Zen over here, so you can't even really buy it like in the mass. Cause I'm just gonna push the price against me. This is fun though. All right, we'll just do it again. Woo, 10%, boy. No, not yet. And see, like the degen in me won't even let me do that shit. Wow, to get a healthy swap, you need to do $7. And it's like $1 in gas fees. And that's why it's like, I mean, the gas on Solana is so cheap. It's not even $1. So Solana does have base beating that. But base is ETH. So Solana can have cheap fees and base can be dripped in ETH. Wow, I can't even buy this shit. Every buy gets smaller and smaller. Man, fuck it. Actually, nah, dude. Damn, yeah, you can't do that, dude. You cannot do that. So it's like if when I'm looking at it, if I were to do what I'm trying to do, which is like go against myself, I lose like 20 billion Zen. Damn, yeah, man, we got something on our hands over here with this base Zen. They shit won't even let me buy it no more. Are you guys fucking buying it against me? No, it's just me, right? Yeah, it's just me. It's just me. This is funny. It's just me. Did it recalibrate? I need some of you guys who's got the base to go and dump it, please. I need you to help me calculate this. All right. Yeah, so as long as you can get it in a healthy range, I wouldn't go over here and spend $100 all at one time. When if I can get this 3% impact, then I'm only about $4 apart from my ETH to CB Zen transfer. But when it's like this, 6%, boy, that you losing. Yeah, we do 2%. All my Zen matters. ETH to Zen is life. ETH to Zen is tight, you know? I like ETH Zen. That gas is insane. You know, I don't think, again, I don't think base is going to go down, yo. I think it's going to take on its own narrative. And what you're getting is a cheaper Ethereum. Like, they're the real cheap Ethereum. And it also is scary to think about, like, all these other layer 2s are going to come out. If they want to have anything close to the base traffic, their gas is going to go up. So the question is like, do they have it like that, you know? It's like, can they even, it goes back to that conversation. Like, do they even have a future? You know, who's running that motherfucking chain? Is it going to end up like Blast? You know, is that chain going to end up like Blast? Damn, I'm still not to 100 billion yet. Jesus. Cause I'm trying to move on up. I need that swap to get back. I need some people to sell, please. ETH and P.Zen, O.P.Zen, and C.B.Zen only matter. Why not buy unclaimed XeNFTs instead of swap? Well, like I said, Lita, you can't do that because the gas is too high. Even if you bought a XeNFT, you would only be buying like 4 billion worth of Zen for $200. Right now, I'm getting 11 billion for $17. Right? Like you're literally praying that base goes back to no one using it. But everyone's there now, and they're not gonna leave. We needed to kill base when they showed up, and I tried. No one wanted to kill it. And now Zen's there. So it's definitely not going away. Yep, it's not going away. And that's why I think Optimism was a smooth move by Jack to make sure that the Optimism one was the one with the fun tokenomics. Because now the base one is living ETH 2.0 life. It's Zen on ETH 2.0, bro. Right? You feel me, right? Like, it's being denominated in ETH. Like, you get more ETH for the base. Zen, like. I'm not getting no avalanche. I could turn this right back into ETH on the ETH side. Everything about it makes so much sense. It's like, well, match made in heaven vibes. So I'm hyped. I hope y'all come and dump that shit. Please, like, somebody come and dump that shit. All right, we got one dumper here. Let's look at him. Let's examine him. Oh yeah, so I seen this. The Smart Money Club. This is the only other. When you look up CBZen, wow, that's actually pretty fascinating. So when you look up CBZen, there's a couple other liquidity pools, and one of them is that Smart Money thing. It might be ET and his crew. They like to beat everybody to the front. See right here, Smart Money Club. 7 makers. Ah, you know what they're doing? I know what they're doing. Okay, so someone has created. See, that's what I'm saying. Listen, all right, I'm gonna make a fucking meme coin on Space for sure. I might even do the penalties thing on Base for sure too right now. I was thinking about, like, is this the moment? Is it actually the testnet gonna be Base? But yeah, seeing this person do this, this is what they're doing. So as Zen goes up in value, people are gonna make shit coins, and then they're gonna roll over the value into the shit coin, right? So that's gonna be perfect, a perfect recycling system for some people, right? Look at this; it's literally paired with CBZen, and CBZen will give it value. I don't even know what the fuck this is. And it's like the other thing too is like, yo, who thought of this? Like, who got here first? Like, how the hell? How in the hells? Here, let's look at the address that made it. Block scan. I only dump after 5,000% pump. Only if there's, I mean, if there's ETH there. See, that's what I'm saying. Though, when are y'all gonna release some ETH? Release some Zen, please. Release some Zen on CB, please. Man, this is up. Once upon a time. No. Hey, this is so up, yo. Yeah, I'm contributing to it, but I know it's because none of you motherfuckers got the Zen to dump. I'll take another 6 billion. But technically, these gas fees are kind of high. You know what I'm trying to say? I think I need to get the whole shebang, at least as much as I can. So we'll do 4. Yeah. Much as I can. Give me that extra 2 billion. I need that. I'm having some fun right now. Let's go. That still didn't take me to 100. I got to get at least 100 while I'm on stream before I jump out of here. Get my little 100 Billy. Let's stake that shit. It's just me and whoever else. It's actually just me right now. Because, yeah, you can. But if you, like I said, if you go to the DEX right now and you try to buy 100 billion off the DEX, you're going to fight against yourself. Dun, 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 dun. Party time in USA. I have to give it a moment to, like, recalibrate. So it's like, okay, cool, it's decent. See, that's crazy. It's like if you do 5, it's a gnarly. Oh, it's not so gnarly right now. Cool. Let's see if we can get all right, we're getting some better numbers here. Nice. All right, things are getting a little bit better here. Oh man, likely to fail. Cause y'all buying after me. Look at you motherfuckers. Ah, I'm not fast enough. I got a bot. Wait, no. Don't you dare think you're gonna get that. Ooh. This is so weird. I think it's because if you just do one buy, it just makes everything out of whack. Oh man, this is my last one because that one was a herder. It's gonna give me 20 billion less, or I try my best not to get one that got me like less than 20 bill and slippage. That one was pretty like 20 billion. All right, whatever. I got 108. Ooh, on the dot. If you watch the channel, you know I love that 108. We got that right on the dot. So we good now. Thank you, Solana. The crypto I just used to buy that crypto, I got for free. Like this is how you want to get into crypto, bro. You want to get in a position where you can start to move around, and it's all for free. Because every year there's gonna be airdrops. Maybe until like 2023. Then they'll like probably be like, all right, that's not a good way to market things. But right now, man, there's a lot of free shit going on, and you just need to be there first, so you can get that later. That's why like I'm telling you guys here. I'm gonna drop my referral link. Use Rainbow Wallet because they're doing an airdrop right now, and if you use Rainbow Wallet, you can just do transactions. It's like MetaMask, and you can do transactions and not have to worry about damn, is this gonna go the other way? Is this gonna go the other way? Here, maybe I gotta do it like this. I'll drop it in the chat. But yeah, if you use Rainbow Wallet and use my referral link, I get some points, no lie. But then you also get points. And then every week you earn points towards an airdrop. So, and again, I think it's one of the easiest ways to earn points. You just use a wallet that's reliable and just connect it. Like right now, I connected it to Uniswap, right? And a lot of these websites have it. Like, for instance, Zen. The reason why I really like it on Zen is once I connect you'll see here, it'll say Rainbow Wallet. Right, this thing pops up. I mean, if you connect yours on this, I'll see it, so don't do it. But see, then I just connect like this, and I got access to every wallet that's supported by Rainbow at the tip of my fingers. I can flip through Binance, Avalanche, right? But they don't support Moonbeam, Eve Moss, Phantom, Dogechain, Pulse Chain, unfortunately. But they do Optimism as well as Base. Ooh, shit. Fucking acid reflex on me. Too much yogurt this morning. But you see, this is why I like Rainbow Wallet, because I could just flip through and all that good jazz. Damn. 30 days for $1 billion at 18%. Right now is a good time to stake on Base too. Shit. But yeah, look, this is why I'm saying I know I'm safe for buying right now, because this is the bottom type shit. Man, I should burn. Oh wait, no. Let me see how much this is gonna cost. Let me see it. Let me see it. Let me see it. Let me see it. Yeah, $149 to make a Zentarion right now. Or to make a max mint, 149. I'm good, right? And that's all I'm saying is 149. You're only at max gonna get a 4 to 5 billion for $149. Like, what? You're tripping. I just spent like $100 and got 100 billion. Like, what the fuck? Took it out the decks. Here we can see this too. Let's try to protect ourselves. How do you protect yourself so you don't get rugged? Because again, if someone were to pay $149 right now, well, I guess it'd be cut in half. It'd be $50 for 4 billion. So that's where I would think you would need to see it. Yeah, you see $50 right now is 28 billion. So this is 7 times the amount you would get from a max mint. So it would be like, why would I claim a max mint for $50 just to sell it? Is this it? Let's see. Comma. Yeah, so for $8, like it's like, why would I claim it for 50 just to sell it for 8? It's the reverse theory on this side of town right now. This is the perfect time. I don't know what the price would need to be. I guess it would need to kill some zeros. Yeah, so if it killed one more zero, if it went to 0.7 at this rate, it would be 89. And that would actually make some sense, because then you could have people who are dumping 5 billion. But that would just be it. They would dump their 5 billion and they would need to be super on it. Like, yo, they were making mints. Like to your point, like your mints are ending right now and you're the motherfucker with the supply. And this kills a zero. So if this killed a zero and went to 7 zeros and a 17, everybody with a max mint would be in profit and they'd be able to dump that shit. But if it don't go there, then the buyers have the best price for the Zen because the cost of production is up. So if I were to burn, it goes back to that conversation. Like if I'm burning my Zen, it's going to be, the most value is going to be on base. It'll be more valuable than on Avalanche. So of course I want to burn on base because I'm going to get more XN than I would on Avalanche. Of course I want to burn on base because I'm going to get more XN than I would on Binance. More than I would on ETH with their flip-floppy shit. Yeah, it'd literally be the only other place to go. Would be base. You would still even get more because more on base than you would on Optimism with the 10x. Because the 10x would just be $20 worth. Instead of 2, just think it's like $20 for the cost of production, which would put it right under Avalanche. So Avalanche versus Optimism, you would still get more XN for the Zen supply here. But Optimism has less supply, so it might have a higher price and appreciation. And it's at 7 zeros right now, so I think base needs to catch it, to be honest. Base should be trying to catch Optimism's in right now. Damn, boy, what a day to be a Zenian. Win 24-hour stream. Dang, I just got back from my lunch break and you're still alive, LOL. Yeah, you know, man, I'll be outside. I might not be live streaming as much, though. I might get into some real world shit very soon. We've been here in the digital space for over a year, and it's moving. I mean, I feel like I've got an extreme advantage on a lot of stuff, but might be time to go and trap the real world again. Buy a Tesla. Hey, buy a Tesla right now before they go up to $50,000 each, because now the Teslas that are here are the Teslas that are here. That'd be nuts. But here we got another seller that just showed up. Let's see where they got their Zen from. Oh, it's the same account. Let's see, how much Zen they got? Oh, they ain't got no Zen. Oh, they... Well, where'd they get this in from? Oh, wow, this account has 176 billion. Wow. Oh, and they've been loading up on it. They've been buying it. Here, let's see how many NFTs they have. I guess that's the cool transparency of oh, they don't have any NFTs. Damn, this is our arch enemy right here. I already found the enemy on base. Smart move though. And now I'm even thinking like, damn, this might be this is the move. Buy a bunch of bases in right now, like this person did 3 days ago. Lucky them. They actually got the very bottom of it. Buy a bunch of it, wait it out, let the base people discover it. Notice how low the supply is. Make a meme coin and then roll the value over into the meme to hodl the value away from the popular area. Because the popularity of this coin is going to be here. So you could essentially front run popularity. That's like me buying right here. I'm front running popularity based on my knowledge. Anyone who bought here though, they're the fucking winners at that 9-0 area. Jesus. I don't know, man. I wish that Phantom would get this type of attention, but it's not. It can't. The reason why I think Phantom can't get this attention, or I've been picking the ones that don't get the most attention, is because it's the coin. It's the Phantom. It's the Avalanche. That's all it is. If it was anything else, it would do well. But since Phantom is not paired in ETH, it is not sending like Base. Base has skipped to the top in one day. Right? I think Eve Moss, that's what they're suffering from. Eve Moss is suffering also from the idea that this is a great community, but they're trapped in Eve Moss. Right? ETH POW would be awesome if the wrapped ETH was like attached to ETH 2.0. Like since it's attached to ETH POW, like no one really cares for it. Only the people who are there. And that's why it has a lot of transactions, because they're still forked users over there transacting. Right, but their liquidity says it all. 73, ain't no new bands coming into that thing. And same with Moonbeam. You get in more glamour. Nobody really cares about that. So I have a lot of faith in Phantom because, again, I've seen a lot of Xenians over here. So I'm still hodling my Phantom. But the same thing needs to happen over here. Like if a bunch of people just came and started to buy that shit up. But I guess not actually. Here, isn't there gas up right now? Isn't Phantom's gas up? Like if you're a hardcore Phantom person and you're like, you know, everything is going to go up, you should be screaming buy Zen. Yeah, Phantom's gas went down, but their gas was pretty high today. It was kind of scary. But yeah, their gas has gone down. But yeah, that's like my little thesis right now. I'm probably gonna just on the side chains. If I didn't mint in 2023, I'm not buying that shit unless it's Phantom or Base. Everything else I don't really care for. Even my Avalanche Zen, the cost of production makes me want to go to Base because I don't think Base is gonna figure out their gas fees. I honestly don't believe that that's a possible thing. I don't think it's possible. I think the layer 2 is the answer. So it's not the question isn't how do we get Base to become cheaper? It's aren't we happy we don't have to pay $4,000? That sounds like the more intelligent, like soft landing they want you to feel. And then it's like, yo, if you want even cheaper fees, then you're not attached to Ethereum, right? You can go to Phantom. You want fees and cents? Go to Phantom. Go to Avalanche. Go to Eve Moss. You want fees and cents. But yeah, other than that, you're not going to really get that on these two chains because all that Duke and Ding did, what I was talking about, guys, and now you see it, all it did was bring everyone to the L2 and people are still on the base layer. So gas is just high now. More people have been enabled to move around. So we're going to see what happens next, man. We're going to see what happens next. Wait. I don't have a Patreon. Yo, Diogenes, I actually do not have a Patreon. I mean, I do, but it's not crypto related. It's my gematria page, but that one's not $200. Okay, you're laughing now, so maybe you're lying. I was like, yo, hold up, bro. Don't do that. I can't promote the gematria one. But yeah, I used to do sports picks, and I have a Patreon where sometimes I'll post some sports picks. I don't know if people really want that shit, though, you know? I don't want to promote gambling. But yeah, I be using the numbers to figure it out. It should be too easy. But yeah, I don't have anything, so don't get scammed. Actually, the scam thing is huge right now in the Zen world because we're finally coming up and making money and shit. So people are hating on us. They're like, I'm gonna go steal from that naive ass. How dare they get some money, you know? So protect yourself out there. Really, you know. I don't really DM. I rarely follow back. I rarely do anything that is outside of my scope of reach. So yeah, this is probably the only time you're gonna be able to reach my bitch ass is when I'm live on YouTube and maybe in a Telegram chat. But other than that, I would never reach out to you. So protect yourself, and I'll see y'all tomorrow, man. Peace.